Oh, snap. Didn't see you there. Oh, yeah, I guess there's a video to do, huh? Yeah, I guess we should do that, huh? Alright, I'll take the suit off. So I had a chance to go see Spider-Man Far From Home with the extended scenes over the weekend. This will be my second viewing of the movie, so you'll have to excuse me if I miss some extended parts, but this is what I was able to catch while viewing. And before we get started, fair warning, there is full-on spoilers in this video, so if you haven't seen the movie, go see it and come back to this video. So here we go. We're just going to break it down one by one. Number 1. When Peter is talking to Ned about planning their trip, Peter tells Ned that he needs to take care of a few things before they go. These things include getting a passport, getting a dual headphone jack for the flight for MJ, and taking down one of the mob families. I don't think this is explained in the original cut of the movie, and if it is, then they just cut it past it and you assume Peter takes care of these things before he leaves. Number 2. Peter is seen waiting in line getting his passport. The length of the line is quite long and Peter gets impatient. This leads Peter to have him utilizing his portable spider, which the spider emblem on his suit, which we last saw being utilized in Homecoming, and it crawls out of his bag and flies into the closed booth. The spider crawls in and switches the booth from off to on, and then someone who appears to be on break helps him get his passport quicker. Number 3. Peter goes to a pawn shop to sell almost all of his action figures, most notably all but one of them, to buy MJ the necklace or the amulet that he was wanting to impress her with. Number 4. Spider-Man is seen taking down the mob he previously told Ned about. He fights them for a while before inevitably taking them down. What's fun about this scene is we get to see the side of Spider-Man that we rarely get to see. The classic wisecracking jokester, cracking jokes left and right while fighting baddies in NY. Spidey even gets a full clip loaded into him, in which he pretends to fall over, then comes back up and says, "Just kidding, it's bulletproof!" He then continues to take them all down and turning them into the police. The scene then transitions to him talking to the cops about how he's jokingly doing their job for them before mentioning going on vacation. Number 5. After the fight with the mob family, we finally see Peter and his friends about to board the plane, but before they do, Peter needs to get his luggage checked. Upon examination, Peter discovers May put his suit in his suitcase just in case. Peter starts to panic as they seem suspicious of him. The scene ends up turning into a joke as they are more concerned about a banana in his suitcase rather than caring about the Spider-Man suit. Number 6. The final extended scene appears to take place in the final battle with Mysterio. It's hard to exactly tell which parts of the fight are extended, but I do recall seeing some parts of the movie in the final battle that I didn't remember seeing the first time I saw the movie. I can't really go into detail, but just pay attention to the final battle and tell me if you spot any scenes in the extended cut that were not in the original cut. Okay, so that is it on all of the extended scenes that I'm aware of. If I missed some, please leave them in the comments and we can talk about it, and yeah, that'd be awesome. So there is something else that I wanted to talk about before I ended this movie, and it's not really part of the extended cut, but it's like a tiny reference or a parallel to Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3. Throughout the movie, Peter talks about his plan to impress MJ on the trip. He goes and gets this amulet when selling his toys at the beginning of the movie. Later, he takes on the fire elemental with Mysterio, as we all know, and then the fight ends. After the fight is over, he pulls the amulet out of his pocket and sighs in relief that it's not damaged. I felt this was a small parallel to Spider-Man 3 because in that movie, you see Peter trying to give MJ Aunt May's wedding ring and he's dying to protect it from his fight with Harry. And there's one last thing I wanted to talk about, and that is Spider-Man's future in the MCU. There are lots of memes and reports about how Spider-Man is officially out of the MCU. We've seen interviews with Tom Holland and Kevin Feige stating how happy they were to work together and make the movies that they were wanting to make. However, there has been no official report of Spidey being out of the MCU. Everyone just assumes that because there is no real deal going on right now in this moment, as I am speaking, that Spider-Man is out of the MCU. Either Sony or Disney Marvel have come out and said that Spider-Man is out of the MCU. I personally have hope that a deal will be made. There is a strong emphasis in the movie for Peter to sort of come out of the shadows as Iron Man's protege and become his own hero, and it really sets the stage for Peter to be the new center of the MCU. So hopefully we can all stop crying ourselves to sleep at night, and Disney and Sony will get over their greed and keep Spidey in the MCU for the fans. Well, that's all I got for this video. Let me know in the comments if you want me to talk about something else Spider-Man related, or if I missed some parts covering the extended scenes. That's all for now, and if you like this video, why up that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Dudar, out.